Davido's baby mother, Sophia Momodu, is one of the most toxic baby mother anybody can wish for in their life.
No court in the world is going to grant joint custody if it means taking time away from the birth parent to hand the child over to another parent who is about to rely on carers and extended family because they are not available to provide hands-on parenting. Sophia lives in Nigeria to the best of our knowledge. David splits his time between Nigeria and Atlanta. So if the court were to grant you joint custody, what does that mean for the child?
Just days before the court hearing, Afrobeat superstar Davido took his 10-year-old child, Imade, for a special celebratory lunch after she won a talent show at her school. Sharing moments from the outing on his Instagram page, the Grammy nominee posted a series of photos and videos showing himself and Imade driving around Lagos and visiting different locations.
Say something. The person that you gave the money, that was very lucky.
Which one?
The one that you gave the money.
You send.
To many, this is enough proof that the 33-year-old singer wants to be in Imade's life beyond the occasional father-daughter hangout. Unfortunately, these social media show-off didn't work in the court of law, and Davido was forced to drop the joint custody case he filed. The Awuke crooner has been blowing hot online since February 13, 2025, even going as far as dragging the lawyer who represented his first baby mama, Sophia Momodu, in court. Despite Davido's emotional outburst, he appears to be losing in the court of public opinion as well, with many showing support for Imade's mother.
Davido, I'm calling you out. You abused my sister in court just because she asked you a simple question. Prove to the court that you are a fit father. That's the only question you have to answer. And you have twisted it. And you, instead of answering the question, you decided to abuse her, assault her in court, and you think you can get away with it. You can face my sister in Nigeria, but be ready to face me in America. In the music industry are waiting to hear.
What's good, guys? It's T-Code here for African Glitz. It's no longer news that there is no love lost between Nigerian music superstar Davido and his first baby mama, Sophia Momodu. For those who have been following their occasional internet drama, it all started after they welcomed their daughter, Imade, in May 2015. Davido and his family accused Sophia of being a drug addict, specifically claiming that she was using weed while breastfeeding Imade. Even though it looked like Sophia got her life together to be a good mother to her only child, Davido and his family reportedly tried to kidnap Imade under the guise of seeking medical treatment outside of Nigeria. Save for the help of Sophia's influential uncle, Dele Momodu, Imade would have crossed the shores of Nigeria without her mother's consent. Since this incident, it is apparent that Davido and Sophia have not been on the best of terms, especially regarding how to parent their daughter. At numerous times, Sophia has hinted that the singer was an absent father, insinuating that she played the role of both mother and father to Imade. This has driven a wedge between them to a point where Davido threatened Afrobeat queen Tiwa Savage for being friends with Sophia. In June 2024, the unavailable hitmaker approached the court seeking joint custody of Imade. According to the Grammy-nominated singer, Sophia rejected a 200 million naira apartment he purchased in 2021 within a gated estate in Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos, even though the property came with amenities such as a swimming pool and uninterrupted power and water supply to ensure Imade lived in comfort. Davido also claimed he got a Range Rover Sport utility vehicle to cater for Imade's transportation needs, yet Imade was missing school. The singer alleged that despite his repeated efforts to provide a stable and comfortable life for their daughter, Sophia continued to treat him with unwarranted hostility, actions he said have made it nearly impossible to play his father role to Imade as she deserves. Around the time Davido filed this suit, he was preparing for his traditional wedding with his wife, Chioma, and many thought Sophia would chill a little bit until the coast was clear. But she didn't. The reality star immediately filed a counter affidavit giving over 50 reasons why Davido should not be granted joint custody of their daughter. First, Sophia made it clear that Imade has stayed with her all her life and for the sake of her stability, it's best she continues to live with her. The 38-year-old claimed that she was in an on and off relationship with Davido, but anytime she attempted to break up with the singer due to his lies and unfaithfulness, he withdrew fatherly duties and financial upkeep of their daughter. To tell how much Davido cares very little about his daughter, he once kicked Sophia and Imade out of his house during a summer holiday in Atlanta in 2017, knowing they had nowhere else to go. Sophia, who supported her claims with evidence, further explained why she didn't accept Davido's accommodation provisions. The influencer revealed that when the singer paid for her accommodation, he constantly abused access to the house and came around at ungodly hours, pretending to be visiting Imade when he only wanted sexual favors from her. The single mother added that OBO is a world-renowned womanizer who lacks the credibility to bring up a girl child. Even worse, Davido's friends and associates have died in the past from extreme intake of hard drugs and bad advice that he gave them. Sophia also accused the risky crooner of leaking details and documents of the child custody battle to satisfy his manic need for media attention. On this note, Sophia advised Davido to drop the joint custody suit and reach a better agreement to care for their daughter. Sophia's uncle, Dele Momodu, also advised the same, urging Davido to pay up outstanding fees and revise Imade's insufficient financial upkeep. But the Afrobeat superstar wrote a heartbreaking and emotional letter to his first child, Imade, and said she will grow up to see he fought for her. As of now, you can have her, but please note, she won't be a child forever. Enjoy. Imade Aurora Adeleke, your father loves you. Davido wrote on X on the 5th of July 2024. The singer's friends and associates also appeared to be in support of his decision, which Israel DMW quickly voiced out on social media. In a post, the singer's logistics manager called Sophia a shameless gold digger. Any woman who intentionally keeps sleeping with a very rich young boy, who she's far older than to the extent of getting pregnant and giving birth, is a effing gold digger. Such lady has no single shame at all, sharing a whole chairman's conversation with the public, he wrote. At this point, we all thought this was the end of the joint custody battle in court, especially after Sophia and Davido were spotted together at Imade's 10th birthday party in May 2025. Indeed, we also observed the tension between them, which raised a lot of eyebrows. While the party was magical on the surface, fans couldn't ignore the body language between the singer and his ex. Despite the tension, everyone thought Sophia and Davido had buried the hatchet and were now co-parenting in peace. But it looks like the singer went forward with his suit, and he has been blowing hot since he allegedly lost in court on February 13, 2026. In a post shared on X, the 33-year-old singer claimed there was no victor in the legal dispute between him and Sophia. Davido added that he was winning the case until Sophia's lawyer brought up the death of his son, Ifeanyi. After losing his composure over this, Davido said he was dropping the joint custody suit, and when Imade grow up, she will know her daddy fought for her. I never asked for full custody. I asked for joint custody. Nobody won, nobody lost, but Imade. So I don't know why some people are celebrating. There is nothing to celebrate. I have decided to drop the case because when I was spanking that lawyer in the courtroom, she would get so frustrated. After all, usually I finish school. I was finishing her until she brought out her last card. My deceased son. That's a no lowest blow. My daughter will grow up knowing I fought for her. Let's move on. One love, he wrote. The timeless crooner also dragged Sophia's lawyer, identified as Ebelechukwu Eneda, for being wicked. I disgraced you in the courtroom. I was teaching you your work. You couldn't even take it. Then you went on to mention my son. As I said in the courtroom, I pray you never go through what my wife and I have gone through ever. And you were still smiling, smirking. You are a wicked human being. You are the worst lawyer ever. I beat you in court. You are not learned, he wrote. Davido also dragged a man he thought was the son of the defense lawyer, but quickly apologized when he realized he had the wrong person. While Davido was ranting online, Sophia Momodu, who wasn't present at the hearing but was in Doha for a business trip, reacted to the outcome of the custody battle. Sharing a post praising and praying to God, the reality TV star also shared Bible passages suggesting a sense of victory. The single mother used the hashtag Trust God Always and wrote happiness in bold letters to reflect her mood. According to Sophia, she and God have a covenant, and God made a promise to her that she has seen fulfilled time and again. In the same post, she quoted Psalm 68 verse 5, which states, "A father of the fatherless and a judge of the widows is God in his holy habitation." Of course, Davido and his fans saw this as a cue to drag Sophia. The singer's logistic manager, Israel DMW, wrote, "Fair women will carry church on their head like a cross. Their minds are always deep. They don't care how you feel when they are about to hurt you. Wicked and useless lawyer." One wrote, to me she is consoling herself because she only wanted David to marry her. Since her wish didn't come to reality, now to use David's favorite pikin hold am for work.
Davido's baby mother, Sophia Momodu, is one of the most toxic baby mother anybody can wish for in their life, in their entire life. A baby mother like that, Sophia, don't pray for that kind of baby mother. Toxic, very toxic. How can you go to court and use a man's late child? This woman wicked. There are so many fathers out there that they have kids and they are running. Some, they call them out every day. They still didn't pay school fees. They still didn't do nothing. But you see, Sophia, Imade gets everything. Wow, Davido, such a responsible baby father. Davido, I'm happy for you that you didn't end up marrying that Sophia. That Sophia would have destroyed your life and your career. Kai, very toxic. If saying a soul husband easy, you've had this baby for 10 years. How come no man don't put you for house, Sophia Momodu? Very toxic. How can you go to court, even you lawyers, that you are filing nonsense, cross-examine nonsense? Abba, we don't use that. The guy, all of us can see that he's trying. We can see how he loves his kids. There is no crime in being a baby mother, but you can be a peaceful baby mother. How did we get here? You are older than the guy. You open your yarn shakata. You decided to have a baby to pin the guy down. The guy said, "You can't pin me down. You are not my kind. But I'm ready to co-parent. Co-parenting is allowed." And the guy is responsible. All of us can see it. Very responsible father. Now, look at what she's doing. Very toxic woman. I want to advise Adeleke family to ignore this woman. Carry your Imade go. When Imade is 18, she will come back home. Abba, who are you? We don't know you, if not for Davido. So that means you intentionally had that girl just to be tormenting the guy. Who does that? Look at other people. They call them out every day to come and carry their baby. Do they go? So you had everything. You are still doing anyhow. Ika.
While some people appear to be in support of Davido, Sophia appears to be winning in the court of public opinion. An ex-user wrote, "I like the fact that David did not win this case. That is the only thing making her happy. Holiday visits are fine. She's a girl. Davido has so many uncouth people around." Another added, "It sounds like Davido's legal team failed to prepare him properly. How do you enter a custody battle without being prepared for the possibility that your deceased child could be mentioned? In custody cases, everything is scrutinized. Nothing is off limits."
This is my view as a lawyer and a mom, my objective view. Okay, let's start with what we know. Imade has lived with Sophia since she was born. David has enjoyed visitation rights intermittently. In 2024, they had the big blowout and David decides to file for custody. Now, I said it then and I'm repeating it now. There's no court in the world that would have granted him that request. And here's why. David is very successful at what he does, but it comes at a cost. Traveling is a big part of what he does. When he is around, spending extended amounts of time in the studio is also part of his job, right? It's a requirement of his job. That's what he does. Now, the question is, while he's doing all of that, who is parenting Imade? Imade has grown with the mom, and the mom, to the best of our knowledge, is hands-on. She's present, and she's able to provide hands-on parenting. No court in the world is going to grant joint custody if it means taking time away from the birth parent to hand the child over to another parent who's about to rely on carers and extended family because they are not available to provide hands-on parenting. The court will always prioritize what is in the child's best interest. And what is in any child's best interest is to be raised by the parents, by the birth parents, unless you can prove that that parent is unfit or incapable of taking care of that child. That's just the truth. Secondly, both parents, to the best of our knowledge, live in two different countries. Sophia lives in Nigeria, to the best of our knowledge. David splits his time between Nigeria and Atlanta. So if the court were to grant you joint custody, what does that mean for the child? Is the child now going to be homeschooled? Because to the best of our knowledge, Imade is in school. She's thriving in school. Her friends are there. Her life is there. Do you know how disruptive that would be for a child? Is she going to spend half the school year in Nigeria and half the school year in Atlanta? How is that exactly going to work? Right? Thirdly, the death of a child is a very tragic and emotional experience. But there is not one relatively successful lawyer that will not present that before the court. It goes directly to the determination of the issues before the court. We are talking about your ability to provide a stable, loving, and safe environment for the child. And you think any lawyer will not present that? Call all your lawyer friends and ask them. And they will tell you a lawyer would have to be insane not to present that evidence before the court. It's custody. And let me tell you something. As a mom, if I have doubts about your ability to provide a safe and loving environment for my child, I will go to hell and kiss the devil to prove that.
Popular influencer Daniel Rega also called out Davido for bullying Sophia's lawyer for doing her job.
Davido, I'm calling you out. You have shared my sister's information online on your page, and you are telling all your followers, your fans, the stupid ones, to cyberbully my sister because she's a lawyer that defended your baby mama in court. Yes, you might have millions of followers, and you think you can use them, you can use your power, your money to tarnish the image of my sister, to stalk her, to bully her online and offline. You sending her a phone number, and all your fans are calling her number. I can see you trying to show us that you have power. You are an American, and I'm also an American. You abuse my sister in court just because she asks you a simple question. Prove to the court that you are a fit father. That's the only question you have to answer. And you have twisted it, and you, instead of answering the question, you decided to abuse her, assault her in court, and you think you can get away with it. You can face my sister in Nigeria, but be ready to face me in America. The music industry are waiting to hear what you have to do. You need to stop. You need to stop harassing my sister, remove her number from your Twitter and all the places you have posted her information, and you need to tell your clients, your fans, to desist immediately from insulting my sister and calling her number and sending her death threats. You need to stop. Davido, I know you like your music. I do like your music also, but we are in Americans and we don't support abuse. We don't support assault, and it can never happen. The whole world will get to hear what is going on and what you're doing offline. I have a lot of evidence on everything that you are doing. Okay? You need to stop. I'm giving you last warning. Davido. If you call yourself his fan, please advise him. He needs to stop abusing my sister and sending all kinds of messages to her. He needs to stop and stop sending all his fans to my sister. If you value your music, I hope you do. I hope you do. You know how it rolls in America. We cannot support abusers, okay? So you need to stop right now. Do what you need to do and stop.
Sophia's fans are also blowing hot online. Particularly the influencer's fan page questioned why Sophia would fold her arms and let her child travel to the US to live with Davido, who is never around due to his job. The fan page stated the possibility that Davido's wife, Chioma, doesn't like Sophia and may take out her anger on Imade. The fan page revealed that Davido doesn't share custody with any of his other children with other baby mamas, yet he wants joint custody of Imade because he and his family want to humble Sophia so badly. The fan page also recalled that Davido and his family have been trying to take Imade from her mother since she was a baby, and they may be planning to kidnap her again. This is why Sophia had to do anything to win the case, even if it meant bringing up the circumstances of Ifeanyi's sad demise. The fan page also alleged that Davido's father is the one pushing Davido to seek joint custody, arguing that the singer has no mind of his own. Tell us guys, what do you think about the joint custody battle between Davido and Sophia Momodu? Let's head to the comment section to share our opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share with your loved ones. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be notified when we drop a new video. Thanks for watching. It's Tikud here, and I'll see you again soon.